week? Do you want to hit the tee?
Ooh, spill that tea, sis.
Yes. Okay, so this week's tee off. Man, Davante Adams, our consensus number one receiver for the Fly Route Pod coming into this year, a lot of people's number one receiver, found himself in a bad situation after Monday's loss to the Chiefs while exiting the game. Davante Adams shoved a credentialed camera operator / just staff worker to the ground as he was exiting the game. Clearly, emotions, frustrations were boiling over from a loss. Him and Hunter Renfrow ran into each other on a play where they were trying to come back, take the lead, win the game. So
on a play where they needed 1 yard and tried to run a 40-yard route. But
hey, granted,
that's coaching. That's coaching.
Hey,
that's
also,
Josh McDaniels.
If you don't fucking run into each other, they're probably both wide open.
Yeah. So,
but that ain't
they lose the game. He shoves Stu to the ground, and then today it was reported that he has been charged with misdemeanor assault. So clearly, the person went and filed a police report after the incident. And I would guess he's going to be sued. Well, he's been charged, and then the NFL, the stadium, the team, I'm sure will all be getting sued. And this kind of comes quickly after Bobby Wagner tackled that fan who was running on the field protesting, which is obviously not the same because Bobby Wagner tackled someone who wasn't supposed to be on the field, whereas Davante Adams threw down someone who was literally there doing their job. It's like, imagine just being at work and someone just throws you down on the ground and they're also like a multi-millionaire.
That's the
apologize for it.
That makes the decision a little easier.
Camera.
Like, you got to think about it like this: is Davante Adams a bad person? No. But Davante Adams, you've made a mistake that you can't make when you're a multi-millionaire. Because if you wild out and you push somebody when you're a multi-millionaire, you know they are coming for the bread. Like, it's like when someone says there's jaywalking and they're like, man, I hope this nigga hit me. I'm trying to cash out. Any type of violent interaction with a multi-millionaire they're the car. The multi-millionaire is the car. It's like, man, I'm begging. I'm hoping something happens.
Do y'all think he stepped in front of Davante Adams hoping to be thrown to the ground?
No, I think they both were doing like they were just walking, but
the thing is, if he bumps into him, nothing happens. Davante saw him was going to bump into him, and he extends his arms because he's like, bro, what the fuck?
But the thing is, from the second angle, like the angle where it shows you like where Davante's walking, you don't know what that nigga is coming up to do. Like he's literally running at him, bro.
But he's running. No, he's actually running in front of him in a beeline diagonal in front of him. He's not running into him.
Let some shit happen to you. Let me run in front of you and see if you push me.
Okay,
I'm not
maybe
saying
it's on security.
Or
maybe it's on the stadium. Whoever runs the stadium
he's working that, so it's not
they should have
security.
had the entrance. The entrance should have been cleared for the players
that's
to go
their
in.
fault for letting
He
Buddy run.
he was right in his face though. Like
Exactly. You think if the Raiders won though, he would have been more likely to be like, oh, sorry, excuse me.
Or he would have just bumped into him. Like, I'm just saying, like, we see players bump into like camera people on the sidelines all the time, right? Help them up, keep moving, right? It's like he was going to bump into that guy, and it was partially that guy's fault that they were going to bump into each other, right? Because that guy's probably trying to sprint to where he's supposed to be to get the shot he's supposed to get, right? But instead of bumping into the dude, like Davante is a little hot for obvious reason, and he extends his arms and pushes him down and then walks past dude like he garbage. Come on. There ain't no other way to spin this, my guy. Like, it ain't like he went looking for trouble. Davante just ain't go push some random motherfucker. No. I agree, because that's not Davante Adams. That's not who he is, right?
Even if he helped that nigga up, nothing was going to change the fact. The dude was still going to sue him. Like, it didn't matter, bro. Like,
eat a car. If someone hits you with a car and they come out and check on you, you still go cash the check.
Bro,
eat a car.
That's a fact.
That shit's so lame though on the league though. Like, the league should do a better job of, like, they know how players probably more or less are gonna feel when they're like a game ends, whether they win or not. Why the fuck would I have someone? It's different when a fan does it that's in the stands, because you have to go get the fan unless they come to you. You know what I mean? Why would I have people that close to them at that time? Like, that's the same thing about, like, they brought it up when they interview players right after the game. What the fuck you think them niggas gonna say right after losing?
It don't matter because that's your job. They're interviewing you right after the game.
Let me follow you around at your job all day and be like, yo, how you feel?
Look, for how much money? No, hold on. For how much money?
They gotta do
for how much money?
That's what they
because the whole reason why they're doing it. Hold on, sorry. What's up, Cliff?
That's what they choose. I mean, you gonna have cameras in your face and all that in that profession. Like that's what you're getting. Like you can't assault somebody regardless of how light it is. If you like Ann said, if he'd have just kept walking, they would have naturally bumped. He could have been like, oh, like act like he cared and kept walking. Somebody else would have helped him up, kept walking, and he probably would. It would have been accidental, but you extended it and pushed him. Like, it's out of frustration. You obviously mad about what happened. Like,
he probably said something too.
Like, you got to think about it. It's not that the camera's there.
You think I have a problem with him pushing? Like, I think he's not wrong for pushing Buddy?
No, I don't. I think you're trying to say that even if he ain't pushed Buddy might have sued anyway. And I don't think he would have sued anyway because, like, that's just a regular job hazard of, like, you trying to sprint. Like, it happens to people almost every other week, right? It happens to people.
Do a better job.
No, they're doing exactly the job they need to do. Eric says they can follow me around and I'll say some hater shit. Adams had to control himself.
Hey,
yes.
and you gonna say some hater shit and I'm gonna find you at your job. 15K.
Well, it depends. Did he curse when he said the hater shit?
No, say the hater shit you want, Adam or Eric. What's his name? Eric Matthews. Say the hater shit. Where you want that? I'm gonna find you, bro. I'm gonna find you. Fat ass fine, bro. I get what people are saying, bro. He's wrong. I'm not saying he ain't wrong. But niggas act like they could take, bro. Niggas be playing basketball at pickup games, get mad when someone talks shit to them. So let me follow you at work and talk that shit.
You're not wrong about that. I'm just saying there is a price to what you do and how much money you make. The reason why they get to make that much money is because they get to broadcast that shit on multiple channels for exclusive rights and millions upon millions of dollars, which requires that level of media to make that millions and millions of dollars. Like,
I wonder if he said something too when he pushed
whatever company gonna let me follow their employees around. I got another free semester this semester, and I'm gonna talk that shit, bro. And
look, how much money? Like, if you give me multiple millions of dollars a year, and you only get to follow me around one day a week at my job.
I bet you
one day a week at my job.
Hello, Anthony. Why did you do this like this and not instead of like?
Sometimes I be trash. Have you ever tried to do that? I'll be like, and I'll be laughing all the way to the bank. And I'll be I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you go out there and try it?